Well. Hello, everybody. Welcome. It is ChubbyRay Comics live on a Friday afternoon. It is good to be here. What's going on, everybody? Let's see. Is anybody in there yet? We got people loading up. Are people here? We got people already in the chat room. Is this show ready to begin? Let me see. Let me see who's in there. I see. First comment. See you next Tuesday. Top of the comment list. Way to go, brother. Had a great time doing the book club, says Los. Thank you, buddy. You were great. South Forest says, am I early? Of course you were early at South Forest. Thank God. I love it. Yep, 5:05 start time today. Love it. Thunder says, hey, everybody, my Nightwing, Night in Bloodhaven Compendium 3 came in today. Can't wait to read it. That's awesome, brother. Hey, everyone, don't forget to smash that like button. You tell them, AC. AC knows. Brave and the Bold Bronze Age Omnibus today. That's awesome, dude. That's great. I've got that Omnibus. It's a great Omnibus. It's just fun. Batman team ups, those are fun. They threw in Batman Year 2 for free. Dude, that's awesome. Phenomenal AC. That's awesome. Look at it. Thunderflash, I'll definitely buy from that dude again. He has a book I want. Possibly the best eBay experience I've ever had. Awesome. I wish I could sell on eBay, but I don't know. That's why I sell on Discord. If I want to sell books, I just put them on our Discord. And I figured I'd rather give a discount to somebody that is supporting my channel or somebody that's supporting, you know what I mean? Somebody that's supporting, ChubbyRay Comics or a friend of mine. I'd rather give them a discount than just, sell to a stranger on eBay, right? Who knows? Hello, Chubby Ray and Chubby Ray fans. Good afternoon. How are y'all doing? My graphic novel of Batman Who Laughs Deluxe Edition's coming today by UPS. I'm super happy and excited as well. Awesome, Mario. That's good, buddy. Happy for you. Let's see. Xbox by Degree says, good evening. Well, good evening, Xbox. Squint says, what's up, everybody? What's up, Squinters? Your Epic Collection went out today. We did a shipment. We shipped out all the latest stuff today. So your stuff went out, Squints. Good day, Andrew. How you doing, buddy? Xbox says we need a way to see what the poll's doing during the week. Just a snapshot of what's going on. You're talking about the book club. Is it the book club poll you're worried about? Because I have where the book club poll is right now. If you guys want to see, I can at least read it off to you. Leading right now is Red Coat Volume 1. Red Coat Volume 1 is tops with 35%. Exquisite Corpses is second with 24%. Then Batman and Robin Year 1. Batman Brave and the Bold winning card. And Planet Hulk are third. So there you go. Those are the ones that have votes. So those are the ones that are the top vote getters. Red Coat, Exquisite Corpses, Batman and Robin Year 1, winning card, and Planet Hulk. Those are the ones that are at the top. Those are the top of the book club poll, if that's the poll you're talking about. Let's see. Hey, John C., what's up, brother? Welcome. It's good to see you. Thrill Hill says, great timing for that show last night. I finished reading Dark Patterns half an hour before it started. Awesome, Thrill Hill. That was awesome, buddy. Piano Wizard says, happy Friday. Happy Friday, PW. I love it. What up to you, AC? Gary D says, hey, Ray. Hey, everybody. How you doing? Gary D. Gary D's my guy. Gary D and I are on the same level right now. We are on the same. Our minds are almost in sync. We talk about we're around the same age. I mean, he's a little older than me, but I don't know, maybe I think he's less than 10 years older than me. So we're around the same age, got the same, we like the same stuff. Always like Gary D when he's in, makes me happy. Gracie Patrick says, what's up, Chubbies? I love it. We got Frederico in. Frederico is welcoming John. You way to go, Frederico. Hello, hello. Chewy Queso's in. Ray, you should check out Superman the Kryptonite Spectrum. I'm really enjoying it so far. I don't have that. I should get that. Gun Fanatic and Gun Fanatic's book went out today too. Let's see. I tried to look up the you and your. I tried to look up the your and. I tried to look up the your and other sales, but I could not find it. Are you talking about Discord? Discord is under Discord. It's under buy and sell, I think. I think it's West is the one who usually knows. I think let me see. It's under it's under buy and sell. It's under buy and sell. Love it. Lacanima got his in the mail. I was very happy. I saw he posted on Discord that it showed up. He got it in 10 days. Sent it to Germany and got it in 10 days. That's like a record time. Chewy Queso says, "What's up, Squints? Ray, thanks for the epic collection. That's awesome, buddy. Well, you won it. That's legit, Ray. Definitely better to sell it to a Discord member. I've never sold a book. I buy them from wherever I find the best deal. Yeah, like I said, I would rather sell them to like a fan of the show or one of my Discord members than a stranger. So yes, I get less money. Like, for example, I have here's an omnibus. This is an omnibus that I have. Fall the Mutants, X-Men, Fall the Mutants, which is a good omnibus. I have it, and I have two of them. I accidentally bought two. So I want to sell this one. This is Mark Silvestri art. I mean, it's a great omnibus. So I could sell it on eBay, but I figured, what the hell? Let's just put it on Discord. I'll put it on Discord, give everybody a chance to buy it. And I'm not even gonna. I was gonna put a price like a $60 or $70, but no, I just figured I'll put it up and let people make offers on it. And if there's no offers I like, at the very least, I can give it away if I need to. You know what I mean? I'd rather do something for the community than for a bunch of strangers on eBay. At least that's the way, that's the way I do it. By the way, Gracie says, I haven't seen the poll. The poll's on Patreon. If you go to ChubbyRayComics.com, you will see the next book club poll. Just go to the next book club poll and you can see it. And maybe I should make a logo for it. I don't have a logo for it. I just got the poll up. So yeah, and then just vote. It's open to voting for everybody. So go ahead and vote. Far Center says, I'm going to listen to the stream while doing things around the apartment. Spider-Man, Superman, both DC Marvel books came in the mail. The art's amazing. Haven't read the comics yet. Oh, you let us know what you think when you read them, brother. By the way, are we posting hauls still on Discord? We get any new hauls or new collection videos? Gracie says he's not in there. You're not in the Patreon? Gracie, you got to get in the Patreon. You got to get on. Did I post it? I think I posted it. I think I posted where even if you're free, I think even if you're free, you can vote on that poll, to be honest. And then the DC poll, I put my DC poll stuff. You're talking about that poll stuff. Awesome. Have you found that poll, Xbox? The near mint condition DC poll is going on. Everybody should vote in that poll. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome, guys. That poll, that is my favorite. It's my favorite time of the year. I love the near mint condition Tiger Eyes DC Omnibus poll. It is literally, you got Christmas. I like Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Super Bowl, Tiger Eyes DC Omnibus poll time. Those are my favorite days. And I like my daughter's birthday. My daughter's birthday is always good. But those are like my favorite days of the year. You know what I mean? I used to love my anniversary, but bad things have happened on my anniversary for the last couple of years. So I got to get back to like the old. My anniversary used to be great, and then bad stuff started happening around it. So, but yeah, no, it's not anniversary stuff. It's stuff that's been like depressing real life stuff has happened on the anniversary. So, yeah, it just sucks. AC's, I missed the book club. I watched it today and smashed that like button. Awesome, buddy. Jacob says, how's it going, Ray? Going good, Jacob. Jacob's, how many times is Jacob's in that Spectacular Spider-Man? The Rice Krispie Cup of Death. How many times is he in there? By the way, if Jacob wins, I mean, I'm not going to openly say I'm rooting for anybody to win, but if Jacob wins, my wife said, if Jacob wins, we don't have to mail it because I personally live close enough to Jacob where we could drive it over to his house and drop it off because he lives close enough, which would be awesome. Not having to mail that, not having to mail an omnibus for him. So, oh, I love it. Really? That's awesome. I love it. John says, thank you, everybody, for saying hi to him. That's awesome. If you're in sync, does that mean you're both sing and dance like in sync? Yes, but I'm Justin Timberlake. I organized and added some books to my bookshelf today, and it's about time I get another one because I have officially made it to the third and last level of the shelf. I have a sickness. Congratulations, brother. Congrats on your sickness. You see these shelves right here, guys? I don't know if you can see them, but I'm getting rid of these shelves. These shelves, the black ones. You see the black shelves here down I'm getting rid of them. I'm replacing them with Skinny Billies. I'm gonna surround the room with Skinny Billies, and then I'm gonna take one of these shelves and put it in my bedroom because I need another shelf for my indie stuff. So I'll put one of those shelves in there, and the other one I think is gonna go in the garage until I need it, or give it away. If I could talk a friend into joining this wonderful obsession, this wonderful hobby, then I'll have shelves I can loan to someone or give to someone. It would be cool to give a shelf. But yeah, that's what I'm planning. That's what I'm planning on doing, Thunder. I'm planning on readjusting my shelves too. I'm gonna get rid of the shelves. These shelves behind me. These, I don't know if you can see these, but the black ones. I'm gonna get rid of the black ones. These black ones are going. The black ones are going away. We're gonna replace it with Skinny Billies. Are gonna go all the way around the room. They're gonna go all the ones right there, the shelf right there, that Skinny Billy. They're gonna completely surround the room, and I'm just gonna fill them with omnibuses. That's the plan, anyway. Keep your fingers crossed for me. Ray, I just finished volume 1 of Hornsby and Halo and just got the Rockefeller. Dude, the Rockefellers is fun as hell. The Rockefellers volume 1 is a blast. I love it. Russell says the first book club was great. I have a feeling they will get better. They will get better because now people know what to expect. And I think there was a little bit of trepidation, but now that they've seen it and they know how it works, everybody will be there before it starts. Everybody will be there ready to go before the time even comes. So it'll be a lot better in the future. I'm very excited about future book clubs. I love it. Wes is there. What's up, Wes? How you doing, buddy? My Justice League New 52 Omnibus showed up today from Adam. Dude, Justice League New 52 is one of my favorite omnibuses. I love, number one is Jeff Johns. I love Jeff Johns. Those stories are so great. That omnibus is awesome. It is fantastic. Wes says his cough still won't go away. Sorry, brother. You gotta hope you. Did you have a COVID or something? Did you had there's some new kind of respiratory thing out there too. That sucks, buddy. Sorry about that. He says he's having a crazy day at work. And he's working too while sick. Oh, that sucks, man. Squint says he's wanting to get into Justice League. Dude, New 52 Justice League is my favorite. It is my favorite Justice League. I love, don't get me wrong. I mean, I love the Bronze Age of Justice League. I love Meltzer McDuffie's Justice League. I love Scott Snyder's Justice League. But my favorite Justice League of all time is New 52 Justice League. That is my all-time favorite Justice League. Love that. Love that Justice League. It's Jeff Johns. It's just perfect. It's perfect. By the way, Chewy Queso says, just finished volume 1 of New 52 Justice League. I had to immediately open. Yes, it's so great because it's got, there's so many great stories. Origin, the first arc is fantastic. But then it's got the Throne of Atlantis story. It's got Forever Evil. Volume 2 has Dark Side. I mean, it's so awesome. It is. It's really awesome. By the way, Wes is report Discord. I know I tried posting on Discord twice, and I was trying to congratulate Lacanema on getting his book, and it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. I was hoping not, and I was wanting to post about the book I'm reading, and I tried to post it, and the picture wouldn't post, which sucked. So anyway, yeah, I can't wait till. Let me see if it's still not. I'll tell you if it's still not working or not. I'm posting a picture of the book I'm reading. And I'm trying to show a picture of the book, and then I'm trying to put, I'm loving this book to see if it'll post. It posted. It just posted. Thank God. I just put a post up on Discord and it worked, everybody. We got Bodie put up his collection. All right, I want to judge Bodie's collection. Let me be judgmental on Bodie's collection. Let me bring up the Discord. All right, let's see here. Let me bring up the collections and see what we have. Plus, I got haul videos. Thunder's got a new haul video up, and first off, here's Bodie's. Let me judge Bodie's, guys. You guys want to? Everybody want to judge Bodie's collection with me? All right, there it is. You can see it now. There's Bodie's collection. He's got Invincible. Invincible's good, man. We like that. He's got Batman by Loeb and Sale. That's nice. Loeb and Sale's Daredevil. Nice. Zdarsky Volume 1 and 2. Awesome. Terrific compendium. Dude, here's what I like. You've got Omnibus. You've got a great hardcover deluxe edition. I don't know if that's deluxe or whatever it is, but I love that Daredevil. Then you've got this Daredevil. You got the 2 omnibuses here. Then you got a compendium, which is nice. Then you've got deluxe edition of Year 1. Then you got The Man Who Laughs, Lemire's Robin and Batman, Death in the Family, nice. Under the Red Hood, which is nice. Superman for All Seasons, which is nice. Adventures of Superman, Up in the Sky, which is awesome. Up in the Sky is awesome. All-Star Superman by Morrison. You have Superman. Whatever happened to the Man of Tomorrow. You've Kingdom Come, Flashpoint. I love it. You have another version of Loeb and Sale's Daredevil. Then you have Loeb and Sale's Spider-Man, Wolverine, Civil War, and 2 Darth Vader books. It's very good collection, Bodie. Looking good, brother. Way to go. Way to go. That's actually a nice collection, man. Very nice collection. Let me see these hauls. Let me see some hauls. Here's Thunder's picture. Now we've got Batman by Tynan, always good. A DC Finest, Batgirl, Nobody Dies Tonight. That's early Cassandra Cain. Love it. Fantastic. Nightwing, A Night in Bloodhaven, Compendium 3. Very nice. Man, it's nice, buddy. That's Thunder. That's a nice haul, buddy. Good stuff coming in. Looking good, brother. Looking good. I love when we see good collection videos and good haul videos. Nothing makes me happier than going through. I don't know why. I don't know why that is, but I love when I just look at pictures of people's hauls and stuff. By the way, AC says Fall of Mutants, an awesome book. If I didn't already own it, I'd do some questionable things for that book. Silvestri's art is amazing. It is good. Hey, Ray, just remembered, I think I won a book the other night and I forgot to resend my info. Could you let me know? Yeah, Thunder, you won. Thunder, what did you win? Thunder, you did win something, but it was something small, but I can't remember what it was. You did win something. I'll have to look at the pile, but I might have sent it off because a shipment went out today. All the stuff that's been sitting here went out. Gracie Patrick says, Chewy Queso, I plan on reading mine very soon. That's awesome, brother. Shame on you, Gracie Patrick. Absolutely. Ray, I just posted a new haul. Yeah, we just showed it, brother. It was awesome. Tom, did you see the Odyssey trailer? I wonder what Tom thought of the Odyssey trailer. Tom's got good taste in music or good taste in movies. Tom is my movie and TV guy. He's the one who knows all that stuff. So Ray, thoughts on the DC polls? Oh my God, you guys. I loved the DC poll. There was nothing Xbox. There was nothing on there that I wasn't, I didn't see anything that I wasn't looking for. You know what I mean? Like everything that I'm looking for was there. Here was the only problem. Here was the problem with the poll. I want so many DC books, okay? But I only had 10 votes. That was the problem with them. The problem with the poll was you only get 10 votes. And I found it, if you guys watch my video, I found it very hard. Man, I tell you what, it killed me. It killed me to not vote for some certain books. I did not vote for a Superman book. I love Superman, as you guys know. And I love the new Krypton saga. I love the Triangle era. I love those books. I want them to come out. I really wanted to vote for New Krypton Saga Volume 2, but I had to convince myself that it was in my best interest. I had to convince myself it was in the best interest to have faith that DC is going to put out New Krypton Saga Volume 2 without me voting for it. So I had to let it go in order to make my 10 votes. Because, and you guys noticed, I could have used all 10 of my votes on Legion of Superheroes and Batman. I could have used them just on those two alone, but I didn't. I tried to. I had a Legion of Superheroes 1 and 2. I did Bronze Age and a Great Darkness Saga were 1 and 2. Then I did Batman, Contagion Legacy. You guys know I love Contagion Legacy, so I voted for Contagion Legacy, and then I voted for The Flash. I love Trial of the Flash because that's when I was a kid. I was a kid really into comic books, and this would have been around. This was after my second fire, it was after my second fire, so I read comics over. I got to go to a friend's house and I'd read his comics. And the Trial of the Flash was so cool. It was the stuff right before Crisis. It's Barry Allen stuff, and it's really phenomenal. It really is good. It's all that Bronze Age stuff. And so I really want to see that put into an omnibus. And I think the Flash is collected so great that it would work. You know what I mean? It would just make sense because it would go right before the Mesmer Lobes Volume 1 that's out there. You know what I mean? So it would be the Trial of the Flash would be the last part of the Bronze Age for Flash, which is great. Ray knows his real favorite days when he gets to talk to me. That's right, Wes. No one makes me happier than talking to Wes. All right, and also the DC poll. Then I had Meltzer McDuffie Justice League. I got Benjamin Percy Green Arrow, but it killed me. It killed me to not be able to vote for Chuck Dixon Green Arrow. I want to get a near-mint condition is going. I'm pretty sure. I think they're going to do a DC Finest poll. I really believe that that's coming. I don't know that for a fact, but man, I will try to get. I'd try to get on that show. But if not, you know me, I'll watch every second of that. But I will hope for the Chuck Dixon Green Arrow to get made into a DC Finest. I would love to see Dixon DC Finest. But I wanted to vote for that and couldn't. I ran out of room. But I did vote for New Gotham because New Gotham has, as you guys know, one of my favorite Batman stories is Officer Down. I love Officer Down. This is Greg Rucka and Ed Brubaker. This is such a great era of Batman, but I want it collected oversized. I really want to collect it oversized. This is all the stuff. This is after No Man's Land, but before Murderer Fugitive. You know what I mean? That's where this stuff fits in. So I had to vote for the New Gotham. I had to vote for the Batman New Gotham stuff. And I had to vote for Legion Baxter series. And then when I got to number 10, I wanted to vote for Green Lanterns. I also did Titans Rebirth too, by the way. But I wanted to vote for Green Lanterns by Sam Humphries. And I mean, there's a bunch of stuff I wanted to vote for. And I wanted to vote for Birds of Prey by Dixon. I mean, just a bunch of stuff I didn't get a chance to vote for. But I had to vote. I wanted Final Night. I wanted Armageddon. There were so many different books that I wanted to vote for, but instead I voted for Crisis on Infinite Earths. So, you know, that was a really tough poll. The problem with the poll was it was only 10 votes. Phenomenal ACs has already voted in the DC poll, mostly Batman with some Superman and Firestorm sprinkled in. Sorry, Ray, no Legion of Super Zero. We don't need this. How dare you? We don't need the Super Zeros. Simply saying couldn't vote for Legion is enough without an insult. Xbox says he filled out his DC poll. It was held. Yes, it sucked to only pick 10. I understand why there's only 10 because Omar really wants, and I understand it. He wants us to pick. He wants us to pick our favorite books. It's about picking your favorite books. And let's face it, if we could pick 20 books, you would, you know, you might put something that you're like, I'm lukewarm on that, but I'll put it on my list. They don't want that. They want to know exactly what you want and what you'd buy. And listen, Omar gives all these results to DC, and DC this year especially, it sure seems they're listening to everything he says. I mean, look at the stuff they put out this year that was on that poll last year. It's really amazing. So I think DC Comics is listening to him. I think this is the most important poll. I think this is the most important poll they have ever had. Xbox, what was your top? Give me your picks. Squid says, I don't think I'm in the cup of death yet. Well, maybe tonight's your chance, buddy. Fingers crossed for you. Didn't Marvel Trucker Chris finally got in? He's been trying to get in since we started. He finally got in. Aaron says he watched the book club this morning. Great discussion, guys. Awesome. Aaron, your omnibus went out. Pay attention to your mail. I'll have to send you tracking so you can keep track of it. Because your address is I think your address is the weird one. Or at least they said your address is a weird one. By the way, LP says Skinny Billy sounds like a bad band with lots of heroin problem. Skinny Billies. Love Trash by Skinny Billies. How much are the Skinny Billies? I might be interested. I don't know. I don't know what they cost, to be honest. My wife buys those, but I know they're awesome. Dude, look at it. I love them. That's one of my DC ones there. But you could see the whole, and it's all the way to the top. They're tall. And I've got Silver Age Flash. Is Mesmer Lobes up there? Where's my Mesmer Lobes stuff? Yeah, Mesmer Lobes. Then I got Mark Waid, all 3 flashes. Yeah, I just love it. It's 5, 2, 3, 4. It's six racks. It's great. They hold a lot of weight. I love Skinny Billies. I'm gonna surround the entire room. My entire room is gonna get Skinny Billies because I love them. I love them. It's just fantastic. Wes has that respiratory thing. Yep, that's that thing that's going around, and it lasts like 6 weeks. I heard. Crazy Patrick says, "What's Hornsby and Halo about?" Hornsby and Halo is weird. It's about like it's I think of you ever see that where one person has a devil and an angel on a shoulder? It's sort of a play on that. And it's a Ghost Machine book. So it's just fun. Have you tried Hyde Street? I forgot who it was that originally said they're reading that, but have you read Hyde Street too? Hyde Street's really cool. Gary says, all of us here in the Omniverse. Yeah, buddy, that's right. I'm going to start driving. I'll be listening, but won't be chatting. Goomba guy. Goomba, are you in the Bowl of Death? We got to make sure Goomba guy's in. All right? Got to make sure. The omnivirus is not curable. You can treat it. We all have the omnivirus. All of us. Ray, did you get your Zatanna yet? No, my Zatanna. Adam is sending. I had to wait for something to come in for Adam. He just got it. So I think he just sent my stuff off. So I haven't gotten it yet. Tom says Discord's down worldwide. Yeah, it sucks. But I just got a post to work on Discord, which was awesome. And by the way, I need advice, guys. Remind me, I need video advice for tonight. Green Lantern, Hal's banter with the team was the highlight for me, but then he left a little early. Are you talking about? Yeah, you're talking about New 52. Hal Jordan, I think, is one of the best parts of the first story. The Hal Jordan or the Green Lantern and Batman stuff in that first arc is awesome. Bruce Wayne and Hal Jordan, it is a great, those are great parts of that book. Whenever those two are in the same panels, when they share panels, it's awesome. Oren's in there. What's going on, Aaron? How you doing, brother? Aaron Genie. What's going on, brother? I'm going to start calling him Aaron Genie. And then Aaron 007, I'll just call Aaron. Raul says he's just working. He's finishing the new 52 Justice League every chance I get. Dude, that's awesome. I like the fact that everybody's reading that. Dude, it makes me want to read more. I want to read mine again. I'm not supposed to because I have a big list, but I'm not supposed to. But that's the book I always read. I just read, I'm up to Throne of Atlantis. And I'm not supposed to be reading it because I have other books that are on my TBR list, but I keep going back to that book because I love it. Ray, I finished Superman Brainiac by Jeff Johns. It was excellent. Yeah. You have the Absolute, right? Do you have the Absolute? Squints? Hornsby and Halo is an Image series by Peter J. Tomasi and Peter. Yeah. It's about a demon girl, Rollins Hornsby, and an angel boy, Zach Halo, who are swapped at birth as part. It's sort of, yeah, and it makes me think of that old, like you have a halo on your shoulder and a demon on your shoulder, but it's an evil kid who was raised by good people and a good person that was raised by evil people. Just finished Flash Volume 3, about to start Ultimate X-Men Volume 3. That's awesome, dude. Love it. That's a Daredevil Gallery edition that Slasher was telling me that I saw in that. On Bodie's. That's pretty cool, man. I like the size of that book. I don't have that. I'm jealous. Do you have the James Tynion Justice League Omnibus? Yeah, of course. What am I, a farmer? Oh, you're not talking to me. Sorry. AC, I saw you commenting on Near Mint Condition when Omar was talking to Tomasi. I missed that interview. Was that a good interview, guys? I missed it. I gotta watch it. Damn. Anything Ghost Machine is great right now. Ghost Machine's on fire. I read Darth Maul, Son of Dathomir today. Gracie says it was so damn good. Was it DP that was it DP that read that too that said it was good? Somebody else was saying it was good too. By the way, Gracie says I'm still waiting on my Red Coat Deluxe to be delivered tomorrow so I can read it. That's awesome, dude. While fending off threats from both realms, the series explores themes of nature versus nurture with a blend of humor, adventure, and teen drama. Yeah, it is nature. It's nature versus nurture. It's what happens when a good person is raised by evil people and when an evil person is raised by good people. Rook Exodus is Crazy Patrick's favorite Ghost Machine book. DP says, what's up, everybody? Chewy says he's got to vote. Hello. Got to vote, Chewy Queso. Got to vote. You got to get your votes in, guys. I'm not telling you who to vote for. I was just showing you how to vote. Like AC was saying he didn't vote for Legion. You don't have to vote for Legion. I'm just saying that I love Legion, so I vote for everything Legion because I love them. But I think a lot of people will vote for Legion. I really do think a lot of people are going to vote for him. Let's see. We need more Green Arrow Omnis. Absolutely. Agreed, man. We need Benjamin Percy, Otto Schmidt, Green Arrow. We need Archer's Quest, whatever, well, the thing that happens after Archer's Quest, the Judd Winnick run. We need the Judd Winnick run, which, by the way, Crisis had mapped out in the poll. It was awesome, but I couldn't vote for it because I only had 10 votes, which sucked. Chewy Case says, anyone have 9 extra recommendations to vote for? My number 1 is a guilty pleasure. Chewy Queso, I have you know mine. Legion, brother. And there's Batman stuff that's good. Green Arrow, I'm telling you right now. Green Arrow by Percy and Schmidt. Green Arrow by Dixon. Green Arrow by Winnick. There is a lot. We need a lot of Green Arrow, guys. We need a lot of it because we don't have it. We definitely need that. Green Arrow Rebirth, one of my picks. Awesome, Gracie. That's cool. Loving all Ghost Machine. I'm loving Red Coat. Just started Hornsby and Halo. That's awesome, JC. That's awesome, brother. By the way, next Tuesday, if you're still in there, I need your address. And JC the Comic Geek, I need your address. JC the Comic Geek, I have Avengers for you. And next Tuesday, I've got Poe Dameron that's got to go your way. But I need your addresses, guys. Email them to me, ChubbyRayComics@gmail.com. All right. Gracie Patrick says he also voted for Trial of the Flash. That's awesome, dude. It would be awesome. AC says Hornsby and Halo is not his favorite, but he says they don't put out a good book. I mean, I think my least favorite is probably Hyde Street, but I still like it. I love everything. Yeah, Hornsby and Halo's had one trade paperback. Or no, two. They've had the second one just came out, right? Or is just coming out next week, I think. They've had one. Rockefellers has been one. Hyde Street has been one. Geiger's had 4, I think. Has Geiger had 4 paid paperbacks? Redcoat's had 2. Rook Exodus has had 2. And then you got Rockefellers, Hornsby and Halo, Hyde Street. And what am I missing? Am I missing anything, or is that it? I think that's all of them. I'm living in a temporary accommodation for 3 weeks. I'm getting my place done up. Meant I had to pack most of my books away in another room, locked away. Taking 5 books with me. Oh my God. I don't think I could do that. I could not do that, man. I could not do that. There's no way. No way. You're right. Gracie Patrick agreeing with me. Love it. Almost forgot the show started at 3 my time. Oh, Big Fetty out on the West Coast, man. So shocked to hear Ray was voting for Legion in the poll. I'm glad you're shocked. I don't know why anyone would be shocked about me voting for Legion, because I'm a Legion fanatic, man. I have so many issues, guys. I really have issues. I really have. In fact, that reminds me, I need a new background photo. Hold on. Let me get this new background photo. Let's see here. JC says, if Ray spins a wheel of death tonight, 3rd time's a charm. I've come up 2 in the last 2 wheels. I've got if Thunder flashes in, I've got an idea. I've got a crazy wheel idea tonight I want to do. Just for to give away Rice Krispie entry. I have a crazy idea tonight, but I'm still in my head. I'm working it out. I'm working it out in my head, but I want to, I have an idea to what we could do. I'd love to do I'm thinking of an elimination spin to put people in the entry. It would just be fun. Batman and Robin year 1. Yeah. Vote in the poll. Vote in the polls, guys. Vote in the book club pool. I call Legion of Superheroes Super Zeros just to hear Ray say, how dare you? I'm going to say it every time. Every time I read Legion of Super Zeros, I will cry out, how dare you? Batman and Robin year 1, so good. I know. I got to be honest. Who was it that said that? Was it Carl who brought that? I 100% agreed with that being the next book club, but, Russell says 600 choices is crazy. I know. Listen, Crisis and Omar, they worked their ass off putting that thing together. It was crazy. But man, I loved voting. I love voting, but it sucked that I only got 10 votes. You know what I mean? You know. AC says he needs that fourth entry into the cup of death. Hashtag trash can fan. I wish Marvel would listen. I mean, who's buying the Marvel 61, 62, 63 omnibuses? I mean, they're on clearance at Ollie's and Fanaticals on eBay. Well, I don't know. I mean, Marvel was making some questionable decisions, you know? They were making some questionable decisions. Let's hope they don't waste them anymore. You know what I mean? Omnibuses should be one thing. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be a bunch of different stories. We don't want a bunch of different stories. We want it centered on one thing. Let's see. See you next Tuesday. Fun fact of the day: New York City's officially co-naming a block of Essex Street on Lower East Side as Jack Kirby Way. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I didn't know that. That's awesome. And Big Fetty says Thin Billies are about $80. He knows because he has to buy a new place to put his burgeoning omnibus collection. Big Fetty, let's get that picture of your collection up on Discord, brother. We want to see it. I need to judge. I feel like judging your collection, Big Fetty. Let's go. By the way, they make fat, but here's the problem, Squints. Here's the problem with Big Billies. I have Big Billies. If you've seen my collection, let me see if it's on the Discord. Big Billies are where I put my Big Billies are what I put my Epic collections. And I put my Epic collections and I put my DC Finest on Big Billies. All right. And I have a couple shelves of omnibuses for the Big Billies, but for Big Billies, the omnibuses will warp the shelves. So that's why you go for the skinny Billies or the thin Billies for omnibuses, because it holds the weight better. You know what I mean? At least that's what I do. Like here, I'll show you a picture of, if I could find the pictures I put up on the collection. I can't find my own stuff, but here we go. Here's a thin Billy, or here's a Big Billy. So here is one of the Big Billy photos of my collection, right? This is these are the Big Billies. You see, they're wider, so they got a lot more room, but they will warp. If you put omnibuses on it, it'll warp the shelves. The thin Billies can hold more weight. So because they can hold more weight, they're better for omnibuses. That's why I get them, because of omnibuses. All right. So that's why I do it. And that's why I recommend the thin Billies. You know what I mean? By the way, here's the book I'm reading that I just want to recommend. This book. I'm reading Wolverine and the X-Men by Jason Aaron. It is, you guys, I'm reading it because I just finished Uncanny X-Men by Kieran Gillen, and then Avengers versus X-Men. All that stuff happened, and then I did Wolverine Goes to Hell. They all happened. It all happened at the same time. So Uncanny X-Men got me into Wolverine Goes to Hell, because Wolverine Goes to Hell has Schism in it. And I liked Wolverine Goes to Hell. At least the first. I didn't like the second half of it. That was the last third. I didn't like as much as I liked the first half. And I loved Schism. And Avengers versus X-Men was awesome. So I read that. So here's what happens is the X-Men divide. Everybody's on Utopia. Then Schism happens, and Cyclops group stays on Utopia Wolverine takes a group and he moves the Gray Malkin and he opens up the school again and he starts training these kids. That's what Wolverine and the X-Men is. And so I'm like, well, I got to read that since I read Schism. So that's why I started reading it. But man, it is so good. It's such an entertaining story. It's really entertaining. I'm liking it a lot. And that is Wolverine and the X-Men. And I'm such a big fan of this book. And I didn't think I would be. But man, I'm loving it. It's really good. Really good. I'm enjoying it. All right. Frederico's got his new haul, guys. Frederico just put his new haul up. You guys want to see it? Here we go. Here's Frederico's new haul. Let's see here. Planet Hulk. What is that? What do they call that? Those collections. I don't know what those are called. Those are the Premier Collection or whatever. Godzilla, Rulers of Earth. Spectators. I don't even know what Spectators is. Rook Exodus Volume 1. Nice. Mr. Miracle by Tom King. Nice. The One Hand and Six Fingers. I've heard that's good. I've never read it. Infinite Frontier is very good. I've read that. Dark Crisis, Young Justice. I don't even have that. Frederico, you got a book I don't have, brother. Justice League Incarnate. Got that. Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. I don't have that. Lazarus Planet, Revenge of the Gods, and Lazarus Planet. Human Target by Tom King, and Elseworlds Batman. Look at Frederico. Nice, brother. Nice haul, Freddy. I like it. Not bad, brother. Listen, I don't have that Dark Justice, that Dark Crisis, Young Justice. I'm jealous. Oh, is that going to be on the Omnibus? My Dark Crisis stuff. I have Dark Crisis. I have here's what I have. I have Dark Crisis of Infinite Earths. I have Infinite Frontiers. I have Justice League Incarnate. I have Tales from Dark Crisis. And I have Dark Crisis World Without a Justice League. Is that what it is? World Without a Justice League. Yeah. But I don't have Young Justice. I don't have that one. Son of a bitch. Now I want it. Or should I just wait for the... maybe I should just wait for the Omnibus. Right? Because it's coming out. I think it's coming out in June. Maybe June. Next month. Love it. By the way, Xbox says here's what his top 5. Firestorm, original run. Oh, that Firestorm. I think Firestorm is at least gonna be a DC finest, right? I would be shocked. I would be shocked if they don't make a Firestorm next year. It would shock me if DC doesn't do it. He says Firestorm 1, Blue Devil, Batgirl, Cassandra Cain. Yeah, Cassandra Cain's always popular every year. Batgirl, Stephanie Brown. Nice. Trinity of Sin. I know you like that magic bullshit. Not bad. No Batman, though. That's different. Good for you, brother. It's a nice list. I like it. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up on my stuff. Gracie says voted for the Firestorm Nuclear Man. Yeah, he voted for it too. That's good. Maybe this will be Firestorm's year. That'd be awesome. It'd be cool if it was made into a omnibus. I remember, I think I was in middle school when they first created Firestorm. And I remember how big it was as a kid. Like, oh, there's a new hero, because they hadn't created any new heroes for a while. And all of a sudden they created Firestorm. I do remember all that stuff. Goomba Guy says he is in the bowl. Awesome. I've been voting for it the past 2 or 3 years. I need it. Awesome, brother. My fingers are crossed for you. How can we get on Ray's Discord? It didn't link. It didn't link it on his channel. Tom, put the Discord link up. I'm sure he's probably already done it. Tom will send it out. I love all the Star Wars comics and Treasury editions. I love the Star Wars stuff. I just wish I had more time to read it. Let me see. Trying to catch up, guys. Please forgive me. You always hear praise for Jeff Johns, Aquaman, but Peter David's Aquaman is awesome. No, nobody says Peter David's bad. Peter David's Aquaman is good. It's just I thought I like Johns. If I had to choose, I'd choose Johns, but Peter David's good. I was getting Peter David's Aquaman in singles. I used to get it in singles back in the day, man. I used to love Peter David's Aquaman. I thought it was weird when he got the hand cut off, but that's just me. I have a lot of love for Star Wars. I've been obsessed with everything Star Wars since I was a kid. That's awesome. I love the Jason Aaron Star Wars. I love it. I still have not read the Greg Pak stuff. I got to read that. I need to do a couple weeks where it's just Star Wars. You know what I mean? I would love to do that. Going to the third largest comic book store in the USA up in Muskegon, Michigan tomorrow. So looking forward to finding some treasures up there. 2.5 hour drive. Los, where do you live, Los? Are you in Minnesota or Wisconsin or Indiana? Illinois? Are you another Illinois boy like myself? I wonder. Grace says, haven't read much Star Wars comics yet, but I plan on reading the Old Republic Omnibus and Tales of the Jedi. Awesome, dude. Xbox says, hit that like button. Thank you, buddy. I feel like Ray was pressuring me into voting for. No, I'm not pressuring you. I'm not pressuring you at all. No. Vote for who you want. Vote for who you want. However, if you vote for Legion, I wouldn't mind, but please vote. I think it's very important that we vote for what we want. You know what I mean? I think that's very important because we want DC to get a true vision. Here's the deal. I want people to buy the omnibuses. If I want DC to print the omnibuses that people vote for it, that's what I want. However, I want to make sure that people are voting for what they want. You know what I mean? I definitely want people to vote for, this is the book that I would buy. So I think that's really important because we want DC to every year take the stuff on the poll and put it out. And the way we do that is by purchasing. If we vote for stuff on the poll and everybody buys it, then DC will say, well, we're going to make money every time we do stuff on this poll. You know what I mean? So that's what we want. So I want you guys to vote for what you're going to support. Vote for what you're going to buy. I think that's what we need. That's why I want people to vote for what they really want. Don't be pressured into voting for something you don't want. You know what I mean? That's why it's important. See you next Tuesday. Going to send his address. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. By the way, Gracie says he's going to take some pictures of his Star Wars comics soon. Put it in the Discord. Awesome, buddy. We want to see it. And Geiger has 4 trade paperbacks. That's awesome. Ray, I'm finishing up Fraction, Aja, Hawkeye, before going on a Daredevil binge for a book club. That's awesome, brother. Love it. That Hawkeye story is great. I'm just not a big fan of the art. I mean, you get into it after a while, but and really, it's just not my favorite art. Can you imagine Ray in a hotel temporarily packed in a room with IKEA billies loaded without? I couldn't. I was thinking like, I could not. I adore my wife, but I could not. If she ever kicked me out of the house, I don't know what I'd do because I love her and would miss her. But I'll be honest. What am I gonna do without my omnibuses? I'd go insane. I would go nuts. JC says he didn't even know he won anything. JC, get me your address, brother. I love it. Thunder says he's ready to make a wheel. Awesome, because I have an idea. I've got to do something first, but I have an idea to do entries today. That I'll get to in just a second. Squid says Thunder rigged the poll for him. We haven't even done it yet. Ray, did you see everyone dropping the trash can fam in the chats during? I know, I saw that, dude. That was cool as hell. That I gotta tell you, that felt pretty cool. A bunch of people doing hashtag trash can fam in the Near Mint DC Omnibus poll chat room. Rock on, brother. I might maybe next time I'm on Near Mint Condition, which will be whenever the next solicit shows is, which will be coming up, I imagine, sometime soon. But next time I'm on a solicit show, maybe I'll drop a hashtag trash can fam. That'd be kind of cool. I was going to drop it. I dropped it when I was on Omnidog show. I dropped a trash can fam. All right, here's DP's books, guys. These are the books he took with him. Star Wars Empire Volume 1 Epic Collection. Very good. Star Wars Battle of Jakku. Oh, that's awesome. Very good. Batman and Robin Year 1. Oh, dude, awesome. Daredevil Yellow and Spider-Man Threat or Menace. Dude, that's awesome. That is awesome, brother. Good for you. It's ChubbyRayComics@gmail.com is my email address. ChubbyRayComics@gmail.com. Aaron says, Ray, do you anchor your billies? I don't. Dan does, guys. My friend Dan. Dan will come over and he'll do that stuff. He does anchor. If you look right here, here to my right, or here to it'd be my left, you'll see there's a board. You see this board right here? That's a board that Dan put against the joist to where I had a shelf there. He anchors the shelves. He's got boards all the way around, and he anchors the shelves to him. So, yeah, Dan does. My friend, Dan, you guys see him in the room sometimes, Dan and Christina, they're married. Not to each other. But, yeah, Dan, when Dan comes over, he does that stuff for me. He's really handy. Plus, Dan's the one who built this desk that I broadcast from. It's built by Dan. He built this. And this desk holds, it's a console. It's a broadcast console. But this desk holds, you see this shelf? This desk has shelves on it. These shelves are right in front of me. There's my camera for my videos and stuff. There's the shelves, and then there's a shelf. There's a shelf to my other side as well. And Dan built this console to be able to hold not just my broadcast shit, but it could also hold I've got comic shelves on the console. So he's the one who built all this stuff, and it's very sturdy, very strong, and it fits all my stuff on it, which is a mess, by the way. But yeah, but he's the one who does the anchoring of the shelves. I wouldn't know how to do that. That's not my I know nothing about woodworking or any of that stuff. I would be lost. I would be lost if it weren't for Dan doing that stuff. Ray, don't forget us when you get us famous. I have no fantasies about being as famous as Omar. No, there's only room for one Omar. There's room for one Omar, and I'm very happy it's Omar. I'm very happy. I'm happy with my standing in the comic content community. I'm very happy where I am sitting. However, I would like to get to 5,000 fans, guys, because when we get to 5,000 fans, when we get to 5,000 subscribers, X-Men Hidden Years Omnibus. All right. Secret Wars by Jonathan Hickman Omnibus. All right. X-Force Volume 1 Omnibus. And this is so sweet. I mean, I love this book. I love that Rob Liefeld artwork. It's so good. Takes back the great memories. Great memories. These are 3 books, and these are being given away. This is being given away. We're going to randomly pick a commenter of one of my live streams. Of all the live streams that I've done in the last, since the 4,000 subscribers, we're going to pick one. We're going to get one streamer, one stream comment to win this one. This will be from whoever commented on the 5,000 subscriber video when I made the announcement. And this is going to be one member. All right. All right. So there you go. And that's coming when we get to 5. So I want to get to 5,000. What's everyone doing while watching and listening to the chat? Oh, hope everybody's eating or chilling out or just listening along, having fun, commenting. I share my collection as soon as I get some new bookcases. Right now, they're all not all together. I only have a few omnibuses. Most of my collection is trade paperbacks. I love trade. I love looking at any collections. Get a shelf, Big Fetty. I want to see your collection. I love it. Squint says Squinty Billies. Yes, just Skinny Billies can hold omnibuses better. That's why I go with Skinny Billies. But Sooty Mike says I have both big Billies and small Billies. You can put omnibuses. Yeah, you can put omnibuses. You can put omnibuses on a regular Billy on the bottom shelf, and halfway up on the Billies, there's a shelf that is screwed. It's a base shelf or something about halfway up, and you could put omnibuses on that shelf. And I have on my shelf in the living room, I have on that Billy, I should show that photo, but I have omnibuses on my Billy out there. Let me find it. If I find it, I'll show you guys where I have the omnibuses. And the omnibuses are on the base shelves of the Billy. Because that's how it's got to be done. You got to put it on the base shelves. Here we go. Let me share this to where you guys can see it. I'll put it up. I'll show it I'll put it in the Discord. Let me put it in the Discord. All right. And then when I put it in the Discord, you guys could all see it. Let's see here. All right, here I got it. Let me see if you guys can see this. Here is the all right, here's the Billies. Here is the Billies. All right. And I have, if you look right here, this is the base shelf. This is the one that's sort of solidified, screwed in. So I have omnibuses on it. And then on the lower, on the bottom shelving. So I have omnibuses. These are compendiums. These are epics. And I have DC Finest here. But now the epics have grown. This is modern epics. So I've gotten so many epics that I gotta move my DC Finest over to this shelf or these shelves. And then I gotta take the omnibuses. I'm gonna put the omnibuses in here on the Billies. And I gotta move some stuff around. But yeah, these are full Billies. And the skinny Billies are the other ones. So these are what full Billies look like. So I hope you can understand. I hope you see it and understand it better. I hope that I hope it makes sense. Anyway, and I just I've got a new picture to add. Hold on, I've got a new background photo, guys. Tell me what you think of this one. All right, here we go. There's my new background photo. Yeah. We like that. I like that. Got my Legion. Love it. Next Tuesday says, I'm heading to IKEA today and getting 3 7-box thin Billies with extra top box. It comes with an attachment so I can curve them. Oh, dude. Where the hell did you get? You can get an attachment to curve them? Oh, I'd love to get that. I'll tell my wife to look for that. It'd be awesome to curve them. That's awesome. That's awesome, dude. I would love to get that. Also, checking the Discord, his partial. I got that. And by the way, Federico put his Batman reading order. I'll have to find that as well. JC joined the Discord. Awesome, brother. Put pictures of your collection up so I can see it. All right. Eric says, did Eric give his top 5? Did he already start his top 5? Did I miss it? All right, here we go. Here's what he's voted for. Deathstroke New 52. Awesome. Flash by William Messler. I wanted to vote for Flash by Messler Loebs Volume 2, but I ran out of room. Nightwing by Chuck Dixon. Yeah, I want that, but I have the compendiums, so I figured, okay, I could wait for that. Superman Man of Steel by John Byrne. Absolutely, man. We need Man of Steel omnibus. Superman Triangle Era Volume 4. Yes. But I'm pretty confident that that's coming, right? Let me see the rest of what Eric is voting for. Batgirl Cassandra Cain. Always good vote getter. Aquaman New 52 After John's. Very nice. That was the stuff by... That was Parker, right? Was that Parker that did that? Parker, and then eventually Abnett took over, and then Abnett kept it going in the Rebirth era, I believe. Black Adam, Modern Era. Green Arrow by... Oh, dude. 100% agree with Green Arrow by Joshua Williamson is one of my favorite books of this year. I loved those paperbacks. The Green Arrow paperbacks were fantastic. I loved those paperbacks. And Batman and the Outsiders. That's awesome. Eric, nice. Nice picks, my man. Nice picks. Love it. Federico says, he's all right. I want to show a picture of Federico's. Let me get a picture of Federico's reading order, everybody. We want to see Federico's reading order. All right. Let me find it. I got to find it on the Discord. Where did he put where is it? Is it under collections maybe? Where is the Oh, here we go. Frederico's Batman reading order. You guys want to see it? Here is Frederico's Batman reading order. Year 1 and Year 2, Long Halloween, Dark Victory, Haunted Night, Demon Trilogy, Batman: A Death in the Family, Batman Contagion, Batman Road to No Man's Land, No Man's Land 1, No Man's Land 2. Nice. He's got space for Bruce Wayne, murderer turned fugitive. If I had an extra one, I'd send it to you, Frederico. You will love it. It's so good. Gotham Central Omnibus, awesome. Batman War Games, awesome. I love Batman War Games. You've got Hush. Hush Returns. Under the Red Hood. Batman, grab a Grant Morrison. You're saving space for Batman by Paul Dini, which I find wonderful. Let's see. Batman Battle for the Cowl. Batman by Snyder Volume 1. Eternal Omnibus. Snyder Volume 2. All-Star Batman by Scott Snyder. Batman The Dark Knight, Golden Dawn by David Finch. Robin War. Batman by Tom King. You've got The City of Bane, which is in the top, which will be in the Top King Volume 3, I think is what it's going to be. Tynan Volume 1 and 2. Mariko Tamaki, very nice. You've got Future State, Lazarus Planet, and Batman Elseworlds on the list. Plus, you have room for Batman versus Robin, and you've got Batman Rise and Fall. Very nice. Frederico, look at you, man. Doing the work, brother. Awesome. Batman versus Robin. Don't forget this, too, Frederico. Don't forget this, Freddie. You've got Batman versus Robin Road to War. Batman versus Robin Road to War. And then Batman versus Robin. All right. So you've got the Robin paperback with the Lazarus tournament. Then you've got Shadow. Then you've got Road to War. Batman versus Robin. Then you've got Shadow War. All that stuff. It all comes together. Dude, that's awesome. But yeah, you gotta get Road to War. It's pretty cool. I'm so geeky. I can talk about crap like that all day. That's awesome. Squint says Ray doesn't have something, and it kills me when I don't have something. Sooty Mike says he has to buy like no Omnis and 2 trades for this month because he's off to Comic-Con, but he'll survive. You guys, I'm telling you, it's the slowest freaking week next week. I'm hardly getting anything. I can't wait till June. I just can't wait. I wish Marvel would bring back the Essential line. I don't have any of the Essential stuff. Aren't those black and white? Weren't the Essential books black and white, or was it the Showcase books? Didn't DC had Showcase and Marvel was it Essential, and they were black and white, right? Or am I thinking of something different? I figured if you guys know, let me know. They do have a Firestorm ongoing, so it would make sense for them to put out a Firestorm. It would be cool if they did it. I think they're at the very least, I'm expecting a DC Finest. And Xbox says he didn't vote for Batman because DC they do love to make Bat books. But Let me ask you, why haven't they put Contagion and Legacy in an omnibus yet? Why not? You know what I mean? It's about time. Get it into an omnibus. Come on. Next Tuesday says Mr. Miracle doesn't have a DC Finest, which in my opinion is a criminal oversight. Yes. However, DC Finest Fourth World's coming in June. That'll cover Mr. Miracle. Awesome. Yeah. Mitch says I have the Punisher premiere and it's not too bad. Just got the Civil War one because he's never read it. His buddy's got it. The problem with the premiere collection is I'm too friggin' old. So the problem is not with the book. The problem was with my eyesight. That's the problem with it. Los Master, you live in Michigan? Awesome, brother. So you're driving south to go to where you want to go? Oh, you live in Southeast Michigan. Oh, so you're driving north. Okay, awesome. Let's see. Let me look ahead, guys. So that once I get caught up, there's a bunch of stuff I gotta do. So let's see. Ray just posted my latest haul in the Discord haul section. Check it out. Let me check. Hold on. Let me check that haul section, brother. I gotta check it. See what I gotta judge South Force. I gotta judge South Force's haul, guys. Where is it? Oh, here we go. South Force's haul. Is it this one with the epics? All right, here we go. I'm going to judge. Let me judge. I got to judge South Force's haul, everybody. Here we go. Daredevil, I love it. Daredevil Elektra to Dare the Devil. DG Chichester, that's Chichester Daredevil. That's awesome, brother. You've got Ann Nesenti's Daredevil. Awesome. 2 Ann Nesenti Daredevils. Fall the Hulks. I don't have Fall the Hulks. And you've got Agent Venom, Modern Epic. Dude, that's nice. I'm a big fan of Epic collections, as you know. Big fan of them. Good for you, brother. I'm a fan of Epics. I'm a fan of them. Very good, South Force. Very proud of your haul, brother. I think it's awesome. I love hauls and I love collection videos or pictures. Love it. What's up, Madden? How you doing, brother? I'm trying to get caught up. Let me get caught up, guys. And then when I get caught up, I can start this stuff. I'm trying to get caught up. Let's see. Let me fast forward. I'm going to fast forward ahead. What's up, Monty? How you doing, brother? Peter DeLuca's in. What's up, Peter DeLuca? Ray, you managed to find out Omni shipping to London yet? Yeah, I think my wife checked it. Did you get the Omni shipping for Essex? Hold on. She says she thinks she has it. Hold on. She's going to look and get it to me, brother. I've never read any Justice League because of the chat. I think I have to grab. Dude, I'm telling you, I wish I had. If I had, Russell, if I had extra Jeff Johns Justice League, I would, but I've given my stuff away. It's so good, man. It's so good. I love it. Chris says, I haven't heard one comic show talk about Jerry Conway. Oh, they should, right? I think they did. I know. I love Jerry Conway. We've talked about Jerry Conway. He's great. Jerry Conway. Listen, when I was a kid, because I'm so friggin' old, I was a kid in the 70s and 80s, and Jerry Conway was the man. In fact, I'm a huge Legion of Superheroes nerd, Chris. I'm a huge Legion of Superheroes nerd. And Legion of Superheroes started as Superboy in the Legion of Superheroes. And then they changed the name to just Legion of Superheroes. And the writer of that book was Jerry Conway. So he's one of my favorite all-time writers. Jerry Conway wrote when artists like Mike Grell, would draw the Legion. He's one of my favorite all-time authors. I'm a huge fan of the Bronze Age Justice League. Jerry Conway. I'm a huge Jerry Conway fan. I think it's horrible. I think it's sad that he died. Because he was too young. He was only like 70. I'd like to think that living at least into the 90s is the norm. I know that's not the case, but I would love to at least make 90, man. I would love to get there. Yeah, no, Jerry Conway was great. Let's see. Monty Data says his top 6 were Jonah Hex, Palmiotti and Gray, Batgirl, Cassandra Cain. Question, Renee Montoya. Oh, that's interesting. Green Arrow, New 52. You like Lemire's Green Arrow, obviously. Nothing wrong with that. Transmetropolitan and Animal Man. That's awesome, brother. Animal Man Volume 3 was Animal Man Volume 3 was before New 52, right? That's awesome. Does anyone keep a schedule of what they're going to read next? I keep a TBR. I don't always follow it, but but I love planning what I'm going to read. Slasher says, I really want the Messiah trilogy omnibus. Oh my God. Yeah, I want it too. I definitely want that Messiah trilogy omnibus. I have not pre-ordered that. I probably should have. Oh man. I just can see what do I have? I have Messiah Complex, Second Coming. Where's the third one? Yeah, I have some of the paperbacks. I'll sell these or give them away once the omnibus comes out. Maybe. I can't promise it. I can't make that promise, but that's the plan. That is the plan. Don't have a collection. I had to sell it off to pay for medical bills for my kids, so that's the choice I made. And the only comics I will own are the trains that I just won from you. JC, oh, that sucks, brother. Oh, damn. So one of your kids got sick? So it came down to a choice between your comic collection or your kid. Man. I mean, I'm sure it was an easy decision, and I wasn't thinking about what my decision would be. No, if it was a choice between my kid and my comics, I'm pretty sure I would get rid of my comics. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I love my child. Pretty sure I wouldn't. Now, if it was a choice between Chester and my comics, the way Chester's been lately, that might be an easy decision to make. Can you guys see him? How you doing, Chester? He's trying to say hi, everybody. I don't know if you guys. I don't know if you guys can see him. Yeah, you can see him. There he is. There's my boy. He wants to say hi, everybody. Sit down, Chester. Good boy. Sit down. Sit. Good boy. You saying hi to everybody? He's being loud, everybody. Sorry about that. Let's see. Okay. Ray says, I gotta hurry. There's stuff to do. Also, Ray, let me check this. Dude, I'm sorry. I have ADD. I have such a horrible form of ADHD. I can't keep my mind on anything. I am trying to speed up. So because there's so many things I want to do. I haven't even gotten any super chats yet, and we're running out of time. And there's still so much stuff I got to do. Plus, I have giveaways. I got entries. I've got this great spinning wheel idea, but I've got to hurry up and get it set up. So just let me. I'm gonna skip a bunch of stuff and try to get ahead. All right. Southport says there's Chester the molester. Hassam says, yes, Ray, please rate my collection. All right. I got you guys. I got to show Hassam's collection. All right. Let's see. Did you put up a new video of it? Let me see. All right. Here we go. Hassam's collection. Collection update, guys. Here we go. Collection update with Hassam's Skinny Billies. Let me get a look at it. All right. Here we go. Here's Hassam's Skinny Billies. We have some Daredevil, some Thor. I like it. Then he's got Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, JMS Spider-Man Volume 1. Is that 1? I can't tell if that's 1 or 2. No, that's Volume 2. All right. Then you've got some epics, Civil War, more epics. Nice. Got some epics down here. Ultimate 1, 2, 3, 4. You got all 5. Awesome. Miles Morales. Very good. Fantastic Four by Hickman. Awesome. Hardcovers. Then you've got Hickman Avengers. Nice. Daredevil by Zdarsky. Volume 1 and Invincible 1. Very nice. Let's look at the DC side. New Avengers. You've got the new prints. Because look, you got the bullet. You've got the bullet logo. Nice. Batman, Loeb and Sale. Death in the Family. Got some Superman stuff. I like your Triangle eras, your Nightfall, your Mark Wade's, your Jeff Johns. I love it. 1, 2, and 3. Infinite Crisis. I like it. All right, let's see the next picture now. Oh, here's a closer. I wish I had this one first. Yeah, see the bullet logos? I love those. Those are great. Yeah, this is a much better picture. Now I can see what these are. New X-Men, Captain America, New Avengers. I love it. I love you're getting all the New Avengers. Astonishing X-Men. You got both Joss Whedon books. Awesome. Then your Daredevils, Captain America. Dude, I love that epic. Your epic collections are great. Very nice. Hassam, it looks good, brother. I like your collection. I thought those were Green Lanterns. Dude, it looks good. I applaud. Applause for Hassam's collection. All right. The Phenomenal AC says he did Robin, Tim Drake, Volume 1. That's nice for number 10. Batman, Nightfall, Aftermath. Oh, that would be good. But that eventually will catch up with stuff that's been out. All right, number 9, 8 World's Finest Bronze Age. Dude, I would love Bronze Age World's Finest. That's a great Bronze Age. Contagion, Aftermath. That's the stuff going right into no man's land. Love it. Man of Steel by Byrne at 6. Superman Bronze Age at 5. I love Bronze Age. Firestorm 3. Shadow of the Bat. Firestorm 4. Shadow of the Bat number 3. Contagion for 2. And what was number 1? Legends of the Dark Knight. Venom, Prey, all those awesome stories, man. That's awesome. Very nice. JC said that was his biological kid that got sick. Oh, my God. And your foster parents, too. Oh, my God. That sucks, brother. I feel for you. I do feel for you. Hassam says a lot of his interest is more modern stuff. So happy me reading Future is already full. I love it, bud. I love it. Hassam, good for you, brother. You got a nice shelf to fill up too. I posted mine a while back, but I will post again after summer with all the comics I acquire. Way to be wasabi. Way to go, brother. All right, let me get to Thunder. I'm going to put up, all right. I'm going to put up a, I'm going to put up a Patreon. I'm going to put up a Patreon, a ChubbyRay Comics Patreon thing, okay? And I'll put it up for free. So all you have to do is comment. Everybody who goes to chubbyraycomics.com and comments, you will be put into the spinning wheel, and we'll do a spinning wheel. We will do a spinning wheel to get somebody entered. All right. Give me a second to put it up. I want to put it up now. Chester, be quiet. My dog. You guys can hear me? Can you guys hear my dog? He's being so damn loud. All right. I'm going to put this Patreon post up. I'll put this comment here for a chance. To be entered in the Omnibus giveaway. And then you guys go there and just comment. All you've got to do is comment. All right? All you do is comment. And then once you're done commenting, all right, once you're done commenting, Thunder will take all the names, put them in the wheel, and we'll spin the wheel, and then we'll get an entry from there, okay? Then we'll get an entry. We'll do elimination. I love when we I love elimination giveaways because nobody says rigged for the elimination giveaways. All right. That makes me happy. All right. I'm going to post it in just a second. Then you guys can go. Then you guys will be able to go there and do that. Okay. It's coming. It's not up yet, Russell. It's going to be up. It's going to be up soon. I haven't put it up yet. Mario says it's Chubby Chester. He's being loud today, guys. Squints, I'm going to ask you guys' opinion on something in just a little bit. By the way, Mario says his number one choice was Trial of the Flash. Awesome, brother. That's awesome. Scott Johnson says, sorry if I missed, but where do we comment? I'm going to tell you in just a second, buddy. It's not up yet. Aaron Genie, I got Matt Fraction, Batman #9 single, and Zatanna Omnibus. Oh, way to go. Hello. Way to go, Chewy Queso. Way to go, brother. All right, I think I'm gonna post it here, guys. Hold on. All right. Okay, it's just about to go live here. Hold on. Let's see. I gotta get an image. Let me get an image up. Here we go. All right, this image. I'll just put up a stupid give. All right. Boom. All right, image is almost up. As soon as it's up, I'm gonna put it for free access to where you don't even have to be a member. You don't even have to be a member. Okay. Here we go. ChubbyRay Comics Omnibus giveaway entry. Just make a comment. Go to ChubbyRayComics.com. Go to ChubbyRayComics.com. That's my Patreon. And you'll see something that says comment here for a chance to be entered in the Omnibus giveaway. Just comment. If you comment there, then Thunder will take all the different people and we'll put them in a wheel. And then we'll spin a wheel. All right? We will spin a wheel. It's going to be that easy just so we can get an entry in today. Everybody. Anybody who is watching this stream, you can enter. Go to the Patreon, ChubbyRayComics.com, and enter. And just make a comment. And if you comment, you will be eligible, okay? Squints has already commented. Good, buddy. Get in there and comment. And then Thunder, when I say Thunder will register everybody into a wheel, and then we'll spin it. All right. But I'll give you guys, I'll make it very clear when you got to stop commenting. All right. And by the way, and Thunder only puts in, you only need to comment once because Thunder's he'll just pick one. So, you know what I mean? Because I know some people try to comment more than once to get more than one entry, but no, he only puts one entry per person in. So, and I do thank Thunder for that because Thunder's awesome for doing that. Hey, sit down. This dog is being so loud, man. You know what he wants. You guys know what he wants. You know what he wants. You got to be quiet. I'm going to give him a quarter of a treat, guys. A quarter of a treat to quiet him down. You be good. Chester's he's on steroids because of his bronchitis problem. So he's Ozarian says my thumbnails are so funny. Dude, you don't know how much it drives me crazy that I don't have. I've got to get some graphics. I've got to figure out graphics so I can make my own. It drives me crazy. I can't make my own, so I have to use AI, and it sucks. AI can't do anything right. I've got to get a program. Laconima gave me the name of a free program that I could get. And I forgot. I'm lazy, so I forgot the name and haven't gotten it. But I got to get one. All right. Is everybody going to that? Is everybody commenting on that post? Go there and comment. Let me see how many people are in. Go there and comment. Once you comment, I see Los Master, Wasabi, Xbox, Brant, Thunderflash, Phenomenal AC, Raul, Russell, Gary D, Galandowski. Let's go. Saran Ram, Scott. You guys have all commented so far. Keep it going. Keep commenting. And then Thunder will put together a wheel and we'll do an elimination drawing, and somebody's gonna, and we'll get people entered for the Spectacular Spider-Man by J.M. DeMatteis Omnibus. All right. We will make sure to get someone put in to win the J.M. DeMatteis Omnibus. I love it. All right. We'll get you guys entered today. All right. We're going to do that. I'd rather do that instead of a rando because nobody's going to accuse me of rigging. By the way, AC says he told Dom we need an Omar verse thumbnail with all the creators on it, and Omar agreed it would be awesome. I love it. I love it. I talk about the Omar verse. I love it. Hey man, love your videos and takes. Currently using your video reading order to collect. Oh, dude, that's awesome. I appreciate it, brother. For Flash, that's awesome, brother. I love my Flash. I am. By the way, I'm going to improve. I will be improving my Flash reading order. I'll be improving it by adding. I have to add a new book. I've got to add a new book to my Flash reading order. The Death of Irish West Flash. The Death of Irish West Flash has got to go up. In fact, I'll show you guys. Let me put that up now. Let me put that up now. I'm going to put this book in so you guys will see where it goes. Let me see. And don't look at my butt crack. All right, right after Silver Age, before William Mesmer Loads, the Death of Irish West is going to go right in there if it'll fit. Oh, wait a minute. Is it not fitting? There we go. Death of Irish West goes right there. I got Silver Age, Bronze Age, Mesmer Loebs right after Crisis, Wade 1, 2, 3, and Grant Morrison in between. Love it. And right next to that Death of Irish West, that's where we will put Trial of the Flash. When they make Trial of the Flash, that's where we're going to put it. I love it. Are you making fun of Thank you, Wasabi, for making fun of the way that I said Irish instead of Iris. By the way, Wasabi says, I was in honors art in high school, so I think I'm a decent at basic Photoshop. Wasabi, I know you're in school, but if you help me out with some graphics, dude, I'll send you some paperbacks. If you help me out with graphics, that'd be awesome, brother. Let me know. That would be awesome. It is not Chubby Rig Comics. No. All right, Thunder's he's making the wheel as it goes, guys. I love it. I love it, dude. Wasabi, that would be awesome, brother. That would be awesome. If you can make, man, it would be awesome. I have interviews coming up with Omar on June 2nd. I definitely need a thumbnail for that. I need a good thumbnail because it sickens me that I have to use AI because I don't have a graphics. I don't have Photoshop or anything like that. So it would be, it would be awesome if I could get at least a new logo for that one and some other logos. It'd be great, brother. You're the best. Aaron Genie even says it. You're awesome. Wasabi, I'll send you some stuff, buddy. The Billies are not going to fall on me. I'm not going to die from the Billies. By the way, JC says, the Omnibus is JMD Mateus Spectacular Spider-Man. The out of print, by the way, the out of print JMD Mateus Spider-Man. This is a very hard to find book. And Adam from Crooks and Bandits Comics, Adam donated that to be given away, guys. That was from Adam. He's the best, man. He's the best. And I don't know if you guys watched book club last night, you saw what the next giveaway is going to be. On last night's book club, Carl said he bought 2 copies of Tomasi's Detective Run, which is a great run of Batman. This is a fantastic run of Batman if you don't have it. I love this book. Carl bought 2 of them. And last night during book club, this is how awesome a guy Carl is. Carl said he wanted to donate it so we could give it away. He's donating that book so we could give it away here on the show. How awesome is that, brother? Xbox says he needs that Death of Iris book. It's mine. We'll see if that goes in the eventual Flash Bronze Age. I need Flash Bronze Age, brother. I need it. Chewy Queso says someone's going to swindle. Nobody's going to swindle Thunder to rig it. I love it. Drop the AI. I know, dude. I need somebody to do it. And then more importantly, what I need is to learn it myself. You know what I mean? I need someone that will do it and also give me lessons on how to do it so that I don't have to rely on everybody else. You know what I mean? That would be awesome. By the way, AC says, Ray, if I win that Spider-Man Omnibus, I'll make the drive from Southwest Michigan to pick it up and bring a couple of Omnis with me. Dude, AC, that would be awesome, brother. And I'll take you to lunch. I will take you to lunch if you drive down here. That's awesome, brother. If you win, that would be great. By the way, Martimal says, Ray, keep up the great work. Cheers from Brazil. Awesome. Yara Flores Wonder Girl sends you a hello. I wish I knew Portuguese. If I knew Portuguese, I would love to talk to Martima, and Rafael is the other guy who comes in from Brazil, right? It would be awesome if I could know a few Portuguese words. Damn. Question for everyone. Has anyone read Bizarro Comics Deluxe Edition? I have not, Aaron Genie. All right, guys. If you have not commented yet, go to ChubbyRayComics.com and comment. Go to ChubbyRayComics.com. Go ahead and comment. Then we're going to make the wheel and we'll do an elimination to get entries for the Spectacular Spider-Man. Yeah, AC, my wife and I, if you come to town to win, if you win something, you come down to pick it up, my wife and I'll take you to lunch. I love it. That's awesome, brother. Awesome. That'd be great. Okay. Anybody else want to get in there? 19 people in so far. Only 19 people want to get in the contest? Come on. Might have had some people leaving early. That's what they get for leaving early. I'll be damned. Shouldn't have left early. Should have stayed around. We'll do our elimination chamber, our elimination entry. Wasabi says I got to go take a shower. Let me know if I want anything. Wasabi, we're going to do it. We're going to do it in about 5 minutes. Thunder, you're ready, brother, right? Less people means better odds of winning for me. Absolutely. Let's see. It's 7 o'clock. So Thunder, send it over to me, brother. Send it over. Let's do it. It's 7. It's 7, brother. We're going to do it. Send it over, buddy. As soon as Thunder sends it over, guys, we'll do our elimination. We don't have any super chats, so that means we'll end early. Oh, by the way, while we're doing this, here's what I want to ask, guys. Okay, so I have to do videos. Now, what I do is I plan the videos and I try to have them come out in days. There are some days where there are more viewers than ever. So I'm planning a Damien reading order. A Damien reading order that starts with Batman and Son, okay? That's the Damien reading order, okay? I have this video to do. It's going to be a long video. It's going to take a long time to produce it, but I have this one to do. Batman and Son by Grant Morrison. It's a great book. And that's what kicks it off. And there's all the different Damian Wayne books. It's just because I think Wasabi's been asking for the Damien reading order. Okay, so that's one video idea that I have. All right. And then I have some other ideas that I'm in the middle of putting together. But I have a bunch of books. I have a bunch of books that came in this week. So I'm ready and set to do another haul video. And the haul videos are always popular. Haul videos are usually popular. But I've done some haul videos. I did a haul video last week, I think, okay? So here's my question. Because it's a slow week, I went and bought some Epic collections and stuff like that. So I have a pretty decent haul. Plus, I got one of my white whales, guys. I got one of my white whales and it showed up. So I can do a haul video and put it out to go live. So it will go live tomorrow morning and run for the weekend. Haul videos are usually big videos. So I'm thinking I want to wait and record. I want to record my Damian Wayne reading order over the weekend, take a lot of time with it. And then that means I just do a haul video tonight and make it go live tomorrow morning to run over the weekend. But I wanted to get your thoughts on it. What do you guys think? Should I follow through with my decision to do the haul video tonight and have it run this weekend and then have the Damian Wayne video run the beginning of next week? And I just wanted to get some of your thoughts. You know what I mean? AC says, Ray, Crisis. Yeah, well, Crisis, of course. Xbox, am I gonna, of course, yeah. In fact, Crisis has agreed to do it. But it was just Crisis. You guys, when I first planned to do the roundtables, Crisis is one of the first people I asked. And Crisis said, man, it's crazy. I got to do all the planning for the DC Omnibus and all this stuff. So I had to wait until all that stuff was done. So yes, Crisis agreed to be on Roundtable, but we said the date wasn't even going to be scheduled until after the Omnibus polls. So we haven't picked a date, but Crisis already agreed to be on Roundtable. There will be a Crisis Roundtable. Hell yes. And and I want full glammed up Crisis for the Roundtable too. That's what I want. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the date. And then of course, it's definitely going to happen. Also, Day. I'm also waiting for a date from the Day. I want Day. But I got Cosmic Collector, Dominic from Comic Book Report. There's a bunch of people coming up for Roundtable, of course. And of course, Crisis will be on. Okay. Chewy says I should take my time on it. Thank you. Take your time. So you guys so if I do the haul, you think the haul's fine? If I do just a haul video for tomorrow, it'd be fine. That's all I wanted to know, is if I could do a haul video, if it would be good enough. All right. Thunder, let's do it, buddy. Let's get to the wheel. Guys, it is time for us to get entries. We're going to get some entries into the you didn't win shit Omnibus giveaway. This is for the Spectacular Spider-Man by J.M. DeMatteis. I will spin until there is only one person left. That one person will get an entry. All right? We're not going to do random today. We're not going to do member today. We're just going to spin the wheel. Okay? Here we go. If we're ready, let's do elimination. Oh, wait a minute. Atomic Grading says, I want to enter the you didn't win shit contest, but I'm only a human pretending to be a computer. Well, of course, that's what we prefer. All right, everybody, good luck. Let's go, trash can fam. I'm going to do the elimination spin. Let us start. Let's start now and see who's going to be first to be eliminated. Here we go, guys. Good luck. Oh, no. Oh, Galaxy. Oh, it's, you know what? It's so smart ass how it applauds. That's terrible. All right. Who's next? If you guys, everybody take a look and figure out who you think's going to, oh, I think I know who's going to win. I picked who I think is going to win. All right, here we go, guys. All right, let's see who's next to be eliminated. Aaron, sorry, brother. Sorry, Aaron. All right. I'm seeing, is Aaron Genie in? Did Aaron Genie not get in? I don't see him. Did Aaron Genie not get in? What are you doing, Aaron Genie? You mean you didn't get entered? What the hell? All right, here we go. Let's see who's next. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, Thunder. Oh, brother. Thunder, I was hoping for once you would win. You know what I mean? Oh, I was hoping for you, brother. All right, let's see who's next. I picked who I think is going to win. They're still in it. Scott, no. Oh, dude. I like Scott because if you look at his avatar, if you look at Scott's avatar, he seems like such a nice guy. Look at that avatar. He seems like such a nice guy. You know what I mean? He's such a nice guy. Oh, it just makes me sad that you didn't win shit, brother. Here we go. Who's next? Who's next to be eliminated? Uh-oh, no. Oh, no, not Gary. No, not Gary. Oh, Saran. Oh, brother, no. Oh, Gary's still in there. Let me see. Wasabi's in there. Xbox is in there. Noah's in there. Is that Noah G? Raul's still in there. Sean's in there. Russell's in there. All right, let's see. Here we go, guys. Who's next? Who's next to be eliminated? Raul! Sorry, brother. Oh, Raul was so good on book club. He was so good on book club. Gary is not my favorite nephew. Gary's older than me. I guess technically you could have someone older than you be your nephew, I think. All right, let's see. Here's our next one. Who's going to be given away next? Let's see who's next to be eliminated. Oh, J Riff. Oh, brother. J Riff, sorry, brother. Man, it's going quick. Let's see who's next. Who's next? Who is next? Oh, Oz AC. I don't know who that is. Sorry, brother. Sorry, brother. Oh, my God. I see Big Fetty still in. Sean's in. Wasabi. Los is in. Brant's in. Xbox. AC. Russell. Gary. B. Mitch. Brian. Still in. All right. Here we go, guys. Who's the next one to be eliminated? Noah. No. Oh, poor Noah. Oh, sorry, brother. Oh, man. J Riff says it only hurts a little. Next Tuesday says I stepped away for a few. What's happening and why am I not in the wheel? You should have been in, buddy. You should have been in. Ray, spinning the wheel is more intense than Vegas. Absolutely, brother. I love it. All right, let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, no. Los. Oh, no, dude. Oh. It's like it's picking my book club members and eliminating the book club members one by one. This is horrific. Okay, who's next? This is a tough one. Evil crowd cheering on the losses. No, not Wasabi. Oh, no, not Wasabi. Wasabi just said he's going to do thumbnails for me. We don't want to pick on Wasabi. Come on, Thunder. You're rigging it wrong, buddy. Thunder, you rigged it so you lost and Wasabi lost. By the way, the guy I picked to win is Sean. He's still alive. That's who I had a feeling it was going to be Sean. That's who I had the feeling. I'm thinking Sean and somebody else, but that's who I think is going to win. Let's see who's next to go. Who will be next? Oh, no. Xbox. Oh, sorry, brother. Brant Tate, Sean, Big Fetty, Brian, B. Mitch, Gary, Russell, and AC. You guys are left. Who's next to be eliminated? No, not Big Fetty. Not Big Fetty. No. Oh. Not Big Fetty. Oh, dude. I want Big Fetty's going to buy those. He wants to buy those new bookcases. I was hoping he'd get a big omnibus to put on there. I'm sorry, brother. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. Why is Gary's name? Gary's name is not so big. It's just it has less. It's because it has less letters. That's why it looks big. It's an optical illusion. We're not trying to screw Gary into losing. All right, here we go. Oh, no. Oh, no, not Russell. No. Oh. Sorry, Russell. All right. Gary, B. Mitch, Brian, Sean, Brant, Phenomenal AC. We're down to 6. By the way, I picked Sean to win it and somebody else. They're both still alive. I mean, I don't want to brag. I don't want to brag saying that I feel more like I'm more of a mentalist today, but I am correct so far. Here we go. I'm in sort of a fortune teller mood. Oh, no. Oh, crap. All right. I take it back. Sorry, Sean. AC, Brant, Brian, B. Mitch, and Gary. You guys are alive. Who's the next to go? Brant? No. Oh, man. Sorry, Squints. Yep. Say goodbye to Squints, everybody. Here we go. Oh, B. Mitch. No, brother. Oh. B. Mitch. All right, let me ask. This is the final three. Is everybody in the chat room? Is all three guys in the chat room? Gary, Phenomenal AC, Brian F. Are all three of you guys in? Are all three of you guys in the chat room? Sorry, B. Mitch. Sorry, brother. I want to make sure all three of you guys are in the chat room, so I could see you applaud when you win. I don't want to see. I hate seeing anyone's misery. I don't want to see the misery. I'm not masochistic like that. All right, let's see who's next. You guys look. Figure out who you think's going to win. Here we go. Here we go. Who's next? Oh, no. Phenomenal AC. Dude. By the way, my pick is still there. My pick is still there, guys. It's Gary. Gary is the guy I picked. I don't want to give you the I don't want to give you I don't want to give you the bad news that I picked you, but you're the guy I picked. All right. Here we go, guys. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Gary or is it going to be Brian F. to be entered into the drawing? Here we go. Last spin. Good luck to both you guys. Brian F., you are the last one eliminated, my friend. That means the entry getting into the Rice Krispies Bowl of Death will be Gary. You are the winner, brother. Gary, you are the winner. Congratulations. Big Gary. I love it. All right, let's get Gary in. All right, brother. Congratulations. You got to admit, guys, that's a lot of fun. I love those. I love the elimination spins. Dude, that's awesome. Big Gary. We don't have any super chats, so we're going to wrap it up so I can do my haul video. And by the way, I will do a stream tomorrow. There will be a stream tomorrow. We will do a stream at 5 p.m. Central Time. All right. That will be tomorrow. Gary D., you're going in, bud. Gary D goes in. Next Tuesday says Phenomenal AC is taking it home, calling it now. No, Phenomenal AC lost. You think he's gonna win the book? You guys, you'll find out May 23rd. May 23rd is when we're doing the drawing. That I believe. Yeah, May 23rd will be. Is that still 2 weeks from tomorrow? I think. Oh, this is gonna be something else, man. This is gonna be something else. All right, you guys. Let's see. There was one other thing I needed. There was one other thing I needed to do, but I didn't write it down, so I'm forgetting what it was. Make sure you guys go to ChubbyRayComics.com, go to the Patreon, and vote in the book club poll. We've got the poll up of what the next book club book is going to be. Go ahead and make sure to vote in that poll. All right, vote in that poll, because I'll determine what it's going to be. We're going to determine next week what it will be. All right. Wasabi says, do you guys know how long it takes in stock trade? Dude, it takes those MFers at in stock trades forever. That's why I don't use them anymore. I don't use them. By the way, anything you win from me, if you've won from me, get me your address. Send it to ChubbyRayComics@gmail.com. Gary says Exquisite Corpses. If you want Exquisite Corpses, go to ChubbyRayComics.com and vote for Exquisite Corpses, all right? Go ahead and vote for it, please, all right? If I don't win, can I get my briefcase full of cash back? I'm sorry, there are no returns on the briefcase full of cash. I'm hoping to get a briefcase full of cash. Nobody ever gives me anything. By the way, AC says he has 3 entries in so far, so his odds are good. He could see his name getting pulled 3 in a row, though. Trash can. Ask Federico. Federico had 4. He had 4 names in the last elimination pool, and he lost all 4 of them. All right. Listen, I want to thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I had a lot of fun. We'll come back tomorrow night at 5 p.m. with another stream, another live stream, and we'll have more fun. We'll probably do Thunder. I think tomorrow I want to do the wheel again. I want to do a wheel. Plus we'll also do a member, and we'll also do a random tomorrow. And I have some giveaways. I have giveaways that I haven't done this week that I was planning on doing, and we ran out of time. So I want to get to some giveaways tomorrow as well. All right. So remind me tomorrow. Also check the Discord, because I just put up the All-Star, the hardcover, the All-Star Batman hardcovers. These are the Scott Snyder books. This is Scott Snyder and John Romita Jr. It's John Romita Jr. drawing Batman. It's very cool. That's volume 1. Volume 2 is Scott Snyder and Jock. It's very cool. And volume 3, Scott Snyder and Raphael Albuquerque. It's very cool. These are the All-Star Batman books. I put all 3 of them up. Just make an offer. Let me know. Make an offer. Just make sure it includes shipping in your offer, okay? And I'll sell these. Plus, X-Men Fall of the Mutants. I've got that up on Discord. If you want to buy it, let me know. And I'm going to be putting up the All-Star X-Men hardcovers. That's the same things that are in the that's in the All-Star or the all-new X-Men Omnibus. All right, I'll put that up too this weekend. Plus I have I got the Immortal Iron Fist Omnibus. So I'm going to put up, I have the Immortal Iron Fist paperbacks I'm going to put up if anybody wants those. All right. So I have those I'm going to put up as well. If anybody wants, so look, and then make offers, and then we'll determine if anybody wants them, I'll sell them. If not, I'll do them as giveaways. Okay. All right, you guys, crooksandbanditscomics.com. I want to thank Adam. He's the one who donated Spectacular Spider-Man, which is awesome. I want to thank Adam as always. He's great. We appreciate it. And we're getting close to those giveaways. All right. You guys, thank you so much. Have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central. So long, everybody. Take care. Bye now.